Right, boys, here we are. Evening, Remez. Yeah, that's him. Carboni.
Right, boys, here we are. Evening, Remez. Yeah, that's him. Carboni. Right, boys, here we are.
So let's see what we've got to work with. I ain't looked at anything yet. No, Dan, how you doing, mate? All right. Got the little one to sleep in record time tonight. I did get up with him this morning. Let's see. I'm gonna let my assistant do a lot of things, just sort of like get through the season a little bit quicker. He's gonna do all press conferences. Want to play attacking football? That's good. What you on with, Dan? Nah. Yeah, he's a little bit poorly. He's coughing and spluttering, so I thought, right, highly likely he'll wake up at some point. So I didn't want to wait till 10 because he'll probably wake up. So I thought, right, I'll come on now for a couple of hours, get this save up and running. I said, I hadn't looked at it. They aren't doing very well, Sheffield Wednesday. My mate's a Sheffield Wednesday fan. I want to try and do a 3-5-2 if I can, and I think I should be able to do it. There's a lot of people that can play wing backs. There's a fair few centre halves, loads of strikers, so I'll play 2 up. No Jordan Rhodes. I think he's at Norwich. Bit of a shame. Alright, let's just go create my own style, I think. And as you lads can rip it apart as I go. I'll do that for now. I'm going to go positive. We'll stay that for now. We're going to play out defence, even though we're going to go slightly more direct. Still want it to go into our centre halves, our 3 centre halves first. Higher tempo, always expressive. Run at defence always on. We'll play for set pieces. We hit crosses early. Do I want to do pass into space? I'm not going to do pass into space just yet, because we're going to have a lot of boys behind the ball. In transition, we'll always counter press. We'll counter. We'll distribute quickly. We want to distribute short kicks to the centre backs, I think, for now. Out of possession, we'll just drop it slightly. But then when it goes into there, we will be very aggressive. We'll get stuck in. We'll use tighter marking. All right, pal. See you in a bit. So I've started on the 19th. I don't know if they've actually played any games yet. I didn't do it right at the start of this pre-season. Ooh, we're beating Dunfermline. I'm going to let my... If we're going to staff, I'm going to let my... Yeah. I'm going to let my... backroom stuff do all that. Me... Backroom staff can do that and that. That's me. Not too bothered about the friendlies. We'll get into it. As I said, they're struggling a bit, Sheffield Wednesday. Now, they've spent a little bit of money in the past. I think the money's dried up a little bit. But they did, when the owner came in, I think he did started spending. But the squad's pretty big. It looks very old. A lot of boys. A good memory in the peaks. I'll let staff do alt training and that as well. I'm going to do that now just to get it out of the way. Responsibilities. I want to be in charge of signings. Training. Yep. Don't have to do any of that, which is good. So let's have a look at this squad. I think Kieran Westwood's a decent keeper, isn't he? Yep, so 2 decent keepers. I think Kieran Westwood's out of the team at the moment. I haven't looked. I'd just seen a tweet, I think it was yesterday, about Kieran Westwood being out of the squad. I could be completely wrong. And then Daniel Prude, I remember him. I think he's ex Watford. Yeah, so he can play. He's not bad. He can play in the back 3. Ball playing different. I think we need to get a little bit of that. What I'm aiming to have is, what's the media prediction? Let me just do this and I'll show you. I'm not actually too sure. They've been in and around the place the last couple of years, so I would have thought it'd be something about, I'm going to say something like 10th. What we're going to do is going to get these on. Whoop. I'm going to go complete wing backs, I think. On attack. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play an attacking midfielder, I think, with a box-to-box. Target man. This could be a short and sharp stream. The boy is coughing his guts up upstairs. Little man's got man flu. Right, media prediction. I'm going to say 10th. Board expect us top half. Where are we? 12th. Right slap bang in the middle, Remez. So we got Fletcher, complete forward, brilliant. Can you do a target man? Yeah. Sam Winnell. Is he a Barnsley? Yeah, Barnsley, Porcher. You can do the target man. Lucas Young must be a target man. 6'4", yeah, so he could definitely do that. Yeah, so I think advance, we could do much better than that. I don't know. I've been Sheffield Wednesday a couple of times. I haven't done it from a couple of years, but maybe around 15, 16. I did a little stint at the start of the game when the game first gets released, and I think I was sacked both times before Christmas. Right, I think I'm quite happy. I think the only position that I think we're short in is maybe a right wing back. If we go on team report, what are these doing me head in? Squad depth. Yeah, we're very short in there, so I need to get a right wing back in. Go and have a little look. I didn't even say how much money or anything we've got. Oh, nothing. And £2,000 to spend on which it's going to be a loan. It's going to be a loan. Got 6 million in the debts. Whoa. Interest. Oh, all replayable on the top, so we're not actually paying anything of yet. But it will limit us if we ever do get to the Prem. Right, let's just go digging for a little right wing back. Backroom staff can do that as well. I might bring in my own assistant because I'm letting him do absolutely everything. Oh, Chongy. Have we got an attacking midfield? I didn't look at that. That's the other one. I think we're right in centre midfield. We've got Bannon, Lee. Oh no, we maybe are a little short. Adam Reach, does he play in there? I thought he was like a winger. He can do it at a push, but he's going to be my left wing back. He's quite versatile, isn't he? He's going to be my left wing back. So we perhaps need... Oh, we've got Paplusi. Oh no, we maybe are going to be alright in there. What does Bannon want to play? Yeah, so he can do both roles for me, which is good. Kieran Lee, I'm sure he's just a generic centre midfielder, yeah, box to box. Yeah, but he's not very good. We've got Josh Onema, so he can play an attacking mid as well. Yeah, I think we need to know there's a couple of centre midfielders, I think. We've got Fletcher, Hooper. Yeah. So that's what we'll prioritise. Centre midfielder and we'll go right back, I think. Ribbon. We'll scout him. I don't know if he's up to the standard. I don't know if he's probably taken a slight hit in FM19. Slattery. I think he's in Bobby G's. Save. Anything sticking out there? Don't need wingers. James Bree, that could be the one. Yeah, that'll do. 20 years old. Oh. I might have dropped a ball. I'm starting to think that I've got on disable transfer window, which is going to be a bit of a bollock. So we might have to just go with what we got. Which I tell you what, which we will do. We'll just have to make it work till Christmas. Means we'll get on with the save. I think I might have done it, Remez, in the last. What would it have been? It might have been my experiment series that I started. I ticked that so no players would move around. I didn't want me leaving my son leaving hashtag in the experiment in the first window. I've done that before. I suppose it makes it realistic. Awesome preparation by me, as per. Might have something. I didn't chuck it under 23s. There might be something. Age. David Jones. He can go to senior squad. He's not bad. There's a few. I might as well just get them all in. There's no point in being in the under 23s, is there? Abdi. I think that's it. Anyone can play. Ash Baker. Yeah, there we go. Look, lads, we're in. We're in. See, promote within. Yeah, that's how they start in real life, I suppose. Should do that more often, really. What time is in Dutchland, Remez? Are you an hour ahead? An hour behind? We might as well play it. We won't play this friendly. We'll let this one go, and then we'll play the next. We'll play the next couple. I might delete a couple friendlies out. You see, I've changed the badge. I hate Sheffield Wednesday's not new badge because they've reverted to an old badge, but this was the badge that I remember from growing up. 1 hour ahead. The new badge was like they've reverted back to the old classic badge, and I just hate it. So I've gone that changed that this morning. Yeah, might as well take him off, keep him more happy. Got George Boyd, defensive wing, so you can do that wing back. So we're pretty covered in a few areas. Got a bit of an old squad of Sheffield Wednesday. Let's just go on schedule. We'll delete that one. We'll play Sheffield. We'll delete that one. So we'll play Stocksbridge. I think that's who is its old. That's Vardy's old team. That I think it's Stocksbridge. Yeah, Baker's one that I've just put in. Thornley. I think he's Thornley. Oh, this dude made in. It's not having it. I'm sure Thornley is a centre half. Will Smith the keeper. Penny. Is he in the under 23s maybe? Under 18s? He must be young, is he? Am I missing him? Am I missing him? Penny. There. Matt Penny's in the first team. Another wing back. Brilliant. Looks about 14. He's decent though. So we've got about 75 left wing backs. That's not going to be a problem. David Jones, decent centre midfielder. He can do deep line play. He's not bad actually. First touch is shit actually. I'm sure he was Man U. Was he Man U? Yeah, he was Man U growing up. Decent enough for strikers. We've got some boys that are going to be a bit of an anvil. Do I have a go at pronouncing that? Mrs. is in. Hello. Play attacking football. So we'll let this friendly pass Glentoran away and then we'll get stuck in. I said I've done the database quite small. There's only up to down to League 2, so if it'll go a little bit quicker, the Baggio one, because that's a journeyman. That takes forever to load. More of a box-to-box. I'm going to have to have a look at him then, changing his position. How are Wednesday doing? Is anyone know how Wednesday doing in the league? I know the manager swore in his interview yesterday and walked out because he's getting asked the same questions every week about his job. We've won 3-1. I think they'll be probably floating around relegation. I would have thought. Absolutely nothing. Amy, absolutely nothing. Just started. Can't sign any players because I've ticked that box off for the first transfer window, but we'll go with what we got. Yeah, they lost to, I think it was I think they played Swansea yesterday. "22 games, 24 points. Now then, Ali, how you doing? I take it that's FIFA, yeah? Have you got FM19, Ali? How long have you been playing it for, bud? Yeah, literally, Ali, this is my first. No, I'll tell a lie. I did one on Tuesday night, a stream. So I'm aiming to do Sunday night streams. All dependent. I've got a little one upstairs, so it's all dependent on when he goes to bed and if he stays to bed. So maybe more often than not, they'll probably be cut at certain times because he'll probably come down. He might, to be fair. Sometimes when he wakes up, he just give him his tablet and he just sits and chills out on the sofa. So he might do that. Have you got a career going at the moment in FM? I play a little bit of FIFA, just a little bit. Play it with the missus. Yeah, so the plan is to keep everything on YouTube. It won't be going on to Twitch or anything because I said in the past I'm not a big fan of Twitch. The whole bits and put love in the chat and all that kind of bullshit just annoys me. And all the adverts. And no one, to be fair, no one does it on YouTube. So I know I've picked up a couple of subs already just because people have been on YouTube. I think if I went onto Twitch, I think if you went onto Twitch now, there'd be 5 or 6 people on Twitch doing FM right now. Probably I think Teach was on. So if Teach is on, people are going to watch him and not me. Let's be honest. You a Liverpool fan, Ali? I don't know when the good time to start talking about Man United. To be fair, there's not a great deal to be talking about. Cheers, babe. There's not a great deal to discuss about the Man United performance because it was just as everyone probably expected. I didn't think we expected anything else. We're debating whether to put some music on it background. I was going to put a playlist, the copyright, what's it called? Copyright free music. And it's some decent tunes on there. But I didn't know really what I was doing. How to set it up properly, so I'll try and get that sorted for next week. So pre-season is going pretty well. I think we need to do the Stocksbridge one because we're kind of just floating through it. I hope he's playing me formation. He is, look. Who is my sister? I tell you what, I think we're going to go shopping for an assistant, I think. I need someone I can trust. Excuse me. I think the current guy is Dutch from the old manager's regime. Let's go on staff. Let's see if we can get a... Now, all you people out there will be telling me to get certain people because they got 20 this, 20 that. I'm going to ignore you, probably, and I'm just going to pick someone that I like in real life. Nicholas Alexanderson, what a guy that would be. He's absolutely terrible. I have a photo of myself on the pitch at Sheffield Wednesday with Nicholas Alexanderson. That would have been in 1997. He'd just signed for him. Early that day, we'd gone through with our local team, Pickering. Bit of a funny story. My mate's a Sheffield Wednesday fan that my best mate is. We played a game against the Sheffield team in the morning. We played a couple of games. The 2 man of the matches from both sides got to go on the pitch before the game and have their photo taken. My mate was a bit thick. He got man at match, class keeper. I think we won like 2-0 or something like that, and he kept a clean sheet. And he got man at match, and he's a Sheffield Wednesday fan, so he was buzzing that he was going to meet Nicholas Alexanderson, new signing. Turned out he got lost in the club shop. We had stewards. I think the police got involved. He was on a trip. He got lost in the club shop. My dad was in charge at trip, and while they were frantically trying to find my best mate, I got sent. My dad said, well, you might as well go. So I got my photo while my mate was crying in gift shop, and I still hammer him today about that. So there he is, Nicholas Alexanderson, but he's absolute dog shite, isn't he? He's not done it. I can't go for him based on I've met him. Yeah, Tony Adams, I like a bit of Tony. He's not bad either, is he? Got shit hair like me. Anyone else? Matt Bircham, he's quite good. Was he ever at Wednesday? He was at QPR. No, just different blue and white. And he was at QPR. Guy Branston, Chris Brass, Ricardo Carvalho. There's going to be someone here that I'm going to really jump out. And Landon Donovan, David Dunn. Giannopoulos, Vanini George. Andy Gray, Tony Gribben. I'll tell you what, let's go on coach. Let's just try and get someone who is maybe half decent at. We'll go tactics. Snoddy, Glyn Snowden. He's normally, who is it? It's number, Simon Grayson's number 2. Do an Exeter save. Why Exeter? Blackpool's good. So Ali, obviously you're new to me, but I do like a fallen giant. And even though they weren't a giant, they've kind of fallen from grace, haven't they? So I would go Blackpool, mate. 2 guy. Go 2 guy. He wouldn't take any shit, would he? Paul Williams. Yeah, next. Forest centre half. Go 2 guy. Ooh, what's he want? Should accept that. I'll see if there's anyone else. Lena Hudson. Brilliant. Oh, Teddy. 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 Big John. Leonardson. Paul McGuinness. We're getting him in as a coach, if I can. Absolutely, we've got plenty of room for coaches anyway. Need to get him in. He's a generic signing for me, Paul McGuinness. Alright, you watch my videos. Nice one. Hope you're enjoying them. Are you do you watch the Man United ones or do you watch the Baggio one? So I put a tweet out today that I'm not. Hey up. Go on, Gazza. Gary Neville, you can be my assistant. Should we get Phil in as well? Because you can do fitness, can Phil. Boom. Yeah, I put a tweet out today just saying I did the Baggio one yesterday and it got like 30 views in like 30 hours, which for me would have been, well, a few months ago it would have been great, and to be honest now it's a bit shit. I normally try and get to 50 views in a day, so that was behind. And then I did the Man United one this morning, and by six hours into it being released, it would have 99 views. And I'm kind of putting all my effort into the Baggio one. The Man United one's great, but it's just me just playing. We've not really any thought about it, just signing, spending the money. But as people said on Twitter, more people are probably searching for Man United than they are Baggio. Right, let's just take the responsibilities off, because we want to. Where are we? Sign Michael Jackson. Yeah, I know it's because at Man U one, which and to be fair, I am really enjoying the Man United one. It's quite an easy one just to pick up and put down. Normally, if I put down a save for too long, I never go back to it. But it's been really enjoyable. I can't sign anyone, Ali, because I put bloody disabled transfer window on, I think. I think we've got Wigan. Wigan first game of the season. We'll cancel that because we want Gary in, don't we? How much did he cost? 300 grand to get rid of him. Oh well. Gary's in. G-Nev. He is in. Let's give him, make sure he's got some responsibilities. Nothing's changed. Just wanted to do training and press conferences. I do a few press conferences, but they do get a bit boring. I like to do them before big games. I like to dive in at. It's more of a subconscious thing. Sometimes I click them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes there's no real reason behind it. But I just thought for this, just keep it ticking over that. I would go and. What's the plans? Are you? Did I say? Are you a Liverpool fan, Ali? Oh, you spotted Arsenal. They slipped up today. They were pretty terrible. I'll go alright. See if that can get us both. Bit like me, but I don't have two teams in the same division. Where are you from, Ali? But if people realise I keep looking down, I ain't got fancy two double screens up or out like that yet. The chat's on my phone, so I have to keep looking down every now and again, just to keep seeing what's been said. Manchester. So we're going for a 3-5-2. One of my favourite formations in real life, really, but I've never. I tell a lie. I've been to get it going, but a lot of the time it's been a secondary formation. The last 2 years it's been more of a 4-2-4 and a 4-2-3-1 for me in FM 18 and 19. How come they're allowed to sign people? Or is that just a generic link? Yeah, it's Wigan. Yeah, that I didn't think that far ahead, to be honest, Ali. I do need to get one. To be fair, I've got a tablet. Upstairs, but it's in the bedroom where the boy's sleeping, so I didn't want to go back in and risk it. But I can get something sorted. He needs to do these. Give it to Paul McGuinness, actually. Boom. So let's put a team together. Kieran Westwood. Tom Lees, I think he's club captain. Anyone do cover? Michael Hector. What is it? I think he wants to be a ball player, actually. Jordan Thornley. It's not bad. He's the youngster, isn't he? Is he the youngster? Yeah, 21. First fullback, though. He's only 5'11". He's going to have to wait his turn. Hutchinson. He's a bit slow there, I think. So we'll go Prudel on the left because he's left-footed, and then we'll go Michael Hector in the middle. Why Exeter, Ali? I'm always curious to why people pick certain teams. Is Baker in there? Yeah, he's there though. 2-star. Adam Reach. God, there's a lot of players. A lot of shite. Bloody Fox and... Right, deep line playmaker. We'll have to go... Bannon. And then we'll go Lee. Oh, he's injured. How long is he injured for? 3 to 6 weeks. He's going to miss most of pre-season. We'll go with Plessy. Josh Onomet. Target man. In 3. Don't know how. In who. And who. Advance forwards. Yeah. The only thing with that is though, I've tried to do a bit of both. Sometimes it's nice, like the whole of FM18, I was with lower league teams, and it was nice to actually this year with Man United. I did them in the beta just to get used to the game, and then I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed spending money. I've enjoyed spending money for a change. And I would be on the same thing as you, where I probably would rather watch someone do a save like Baggio, like the journeyman that I am doing, than a Man United one. But the Man United one is absolutely smashing the Baggio one out of the water, really, in terms of views. So there's the first team. Game should be pretty comfortable today. We'll be on key highlights. Ba, ba, ba. Kick off. Here we go. Notifications done. These are killing me, these notifications. Jesus. I must have put me as an inexperienced manager. That's why it's doing all this stuff. Oh, Barry Bannon in, bloody injured pretty much straight away. He's gonna have to come off, isn't he? Bloody hell. Dib Jones. Not a great start then, is it? Did he? I ain't even gonna say your name. I know you. I think you subscribed to me yesterday or today. I think you're down as my latest subscriber. Yes, 1-0. I'm sure you're my latest subscriber. Yeah, you're on my bottom bit there. Thank you for the sub, mate. Is that because I'm chosen Sheffield Wednesday or? There we go. Adam Reach getting into good areas. I think if you're playing with your wing backs, you need them on attacking. I'm not, even though my football coach in real life, it has been my job on and off for, not on and off, on for the past sort of like 14 years. And whenever I've set a men's team up to play, I always play to the strengths. And at dog and duck level, it's go quite direct. And I always go quite direct on it. I don't like to do, especially when you've played in lower leagues and stuff, when you're doing tiki-taka and all that hasn't worked. I tried tiki-taka with Baggio in the Fiorentina part of it, and it failed horribly. I think the next save that I look at doing when the Baggio Man United one comes to an end, I'm going to probably give it a go, tiki-taka. I don't know if any other content creators are really playing it. A lot of people are doing gegenpress and stuff, so I'll have to have a little look. We've got a big target man. Well, we've got a couple. I think we've got 2 or 3 boys that can play target man. What's your real name? Abstieg. 3-0 up. These are like part timers though, aren't they? These are like Northern League or something like that. I always find though in saves when you start the first season, you have a really good pre-season, and the first game of the season you play absolute dog shit. So normally I just use it as an opportunity just to rotate players. We'll do some subs. We'll get to 60 minutes. We'll do some subs. Oh, bugger off. It's the German word for relegation. If you're new to the channel, have you seen me Magdeburg? That was my first ever series when I started the channel this April. Who do you follow in Germany? How the stats look in. I think we'll see when the league season kicks off. That will be a problem. Not a problem. I've never asked about possession, to be honest. Possession. Forestieri, good run. And save. 1860. How are they doing are they in the third, back in the third tier? They were on my list to do. I think I put them in my top 20 teams to manage, I think. 1860 Munich. We got a penalty. 1860 Munich. They've had an awful few years. I was them a couple of years ago when they were in Bundesliga 2, and FM, it had been FM 14-15. Got sacked. Which is no surprise there from me. If you are joining here to watch an FM content creator with high skills, you're in the wrong place. Adam Reach. He's getting forward. That's what I want. You've got to get your wing backs. Hey up, Bobby. How you doing, buddy? What time is it for you? Monday morning? They're okay. 23 points. Ooh. It's like, right, we need to get some subs on before people are getting tired, because we want to save some people. We'll just do this. There's Young Thorn. He's a centre half, wasn't he? Left-sided centre half. Fletcher. Ash Baker. It's just getting used to. I think he's right wing back. Yeah, he was. Sam. George Boy can just go and play up front. Matt Penny can be on the left. Sam Hutchinson can do that one. Who's this guy? Mateus. I think he's a wide man, isn't he? Yep, so he's not going to play much at all. He's just going to have to do that job for now. Oh, me on the big screen. Jesus. Couldn't think of anything worse. With my big snout and my raggy hair. Is that why you get so much content out there, Bobby? All that effort that you've put into Subscriber City? And then your Liechtenstein save and then your Journeyman. Because that Subscriber City save is mental. The amount of work that you've put into it. Is that how you do it working from home? That's the plan for me in about 2 years' time. I've set up well, I haven't set up. I'm half setting up a grassroots football magazine, online magazine. So the plan is for me to eventually earn enough pennies so I can work from home, or at least probably not work full time at home, but give me the opportunity to only work part time at my current job. Or I might even go back self-employed football coaching again. Penny. There it is. 4-0 Stocksbridge Steels. We've absolutely dominated, which we expect. But I think if we can get the ball out wide, get the balls in the box early, that's what I like. We've got some big boys to come back in. Lucas Zhou's injured. Sam Winnell's injured. Who else we got injured? I think there's one of the Dutch centre half. I think he's Dutch. Dutch centre half is injured. I think we've got a couple more. The bench was a little. We didn't have a full bench. The missus hates FM. Yeah, to be my missus loves football and she plays FIFA a lot, but she hasn't been able to get into FM. She used to hate me playing it. But to be fair to her, she's been really, since especially when I started the channel, and also I quit all my real football, so it's my little thing now. So she's been really supportive, to be fair. Yeah, it's a flexibility that I want. My current job's decent. It's generally, it's sort of like football coaching and football development at a school/sports centre. But when my little one goes to, I work Wednesday nights, I work Thursday nights, and I work every other Friday night, and I work Saturdays till like 10 o'clock on midweek, and then till 4 or 5 on a Saturday. So when the boy goes to school, I'm not going to be able to see him Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So a bit shit. So the plan is he's a couple of years off going to school. So the plan is to get my ass sorted. If not, I'll just get a job somewhere else and be a bin man or something. I'm not too arsed. I've done my coaching, done my bit, done some jobs that I really enjoyed. But it won't be worth it if I aren't seeing the kid. And the missus, of course. I'm flying, by the way, Bobby. In your subscriber city. I do think, though, when Brexit comes in, I'll be pretty screwed in yours because I put myself down as a Botswana, didn't I? I think that's going to screw me over. I could be one of the first ones to disappear. So, Wigan, first game of the season. Oh, we did have some injuries, didn't we? Abdi, Fox. See, we got some. Oh no, thinking of someone else. Is it Danny Fox? Danny Fox. Yeah, Danny Fox. That's maybe who I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's him. He played left back. Just kick shit out of people. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, aggression 17. That's him. Game day already, flying. Baggio said the Baggio one. You must have do you have a decent computer, Bobby? Well, as long as I don't drift out of the game, as long as just give me an up. If I do have to leave, just keep me updated with my career. I seem to, when I'm watching your games, I don't watch the game. I don't watch what's going on. I just follow me like player cam. Checking that my positioning is right. Getting in between that centre half and the left full back. Right, so first game of the season. We've got a few little injuries, worries. How did Bannon do in the week? He's fine. It's probably a good idea to take him off. Might as well take Mateus out because he's only a winger. Centre half, midfielder, striker. Midfielder. I'm going to take George. Take George Boyd out. We'll put. We ain't got much, have we? Tit for tat, really. I'll put Penny in just because he's younger. Actually, no, because he's more of a. No, we'll keep George Boyd in. Why can't they be registered? Eh? That's weird. I thought I could. I thought you could normally just register players as you. I'll do that. See if that works. Put him in as well. Normally it gives you the option, doesn't it, to do it. So when you click go game, yeah, they're fine now. That was a bit weird. It will be with all that info that you've put on for Subscriber City, Bobby. I've got a laptop, so I'm playing off a screen at the moment with my winnings that I got from my FN comp. I've got myself a screen. I've got a nice little desk, nice little setup, and I've got the laptop out of the way. Got a wireless keyboard and stuff. So, laptop's pretty good. It's an MSI. I got it. To be fair, I'd have probably still got it even if I knew I was content creating. I got it in January. It's on a pay finance deal for 3 years. I've got it for 3 years, and then after 3 years, I'll just do it again. Once it's paid off, I'll just get another one, I think. To be fair, if it's doing a job, I might, depending on how work goes with my magazine, if I can claim that back on the tax business thing, I'll probably get a proper gaming desktop. As the Baggio save is, to be fair, it didn't seem slow. We're in one. Oh no, we're not, that's not us, is it? We're not blue. We're fucking yellow. I'm tending to get a desktop. If I can claim it back on the tax, that'll be great. But the Baggio was. I didn't think it dragged until I played it in the stream, and I realised it was taking forever when I was streaming last week. It was only a meetup, so it was from the World Championship thing that Bidstack, the FM WEC. It was just the lads that were there last year. In April, just as a meetup. But I got 750 quid in game vouchers, which I kind of sold off, and I made like 625 quid profit. And then I spent 30 quid on FIFA points as well. And then I've got my own bits. The kid got some more stuff for Christmas. Got this gaming chair. Got a 27-inch HP monitor screen. Some of the little bits and bobs. But we haven't started well, boys. Yeah, it was good for a day out. Absolutely smashed it as well. I've done well out of FM because I got knocked out in the semis in the main FM WEC one. So I got 500 quid cash then as well. With a bit of post. We're under the cosh. So we've had a great pre-season. And we're playing shit. Yeah, possession. I thought that would be the case with the possession. We are playing slightly more direct. We're going to break. On a met. And through who? Oh, lovely ball to Forestieri. He's going to take it too wide though. There's never going to be a chance. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't grumble taking on like over £1,000 in prize money from them this year. From Bidstack, the company that... So Bidstack are a company that do all the advertising stuff in the game. So all the boards and stuff. Oh. Come into the game a little bit. Josh Onham is struggling, which is a bit of a worry. Might have to change. He'll have to be changed at some point. It's the thing with a championship, you need a big squad. You need a big squad in the championship. Let's give him aggressive. This is where I could have done with a transfer window. I'd have probably got in a couple of loans. Here we go. And who is in? Strike, decent save. We look dangerous though when we get that ball forward. Banner with a corner. Cleared. acres of space. That's like Robertson for Liverpool today. Loads of room in the second half, and there's a goal. Oh, did our wing back need to be in? I don't think he needed to be in that narrow, did he? To be honest, to make a sub, we've got people dying on the pitch, which is always a bad sign. Fletcher for Forestieri. Not a great start. I imagine Wigan are going to be pretty shy as well. Yeah, it's become a bit of a thing over the last sort of like pretty much since I started, to be honest. So I've only been doing this from April ever since then. I've been in about 4 or 5, some online, some said 2 off that I've gone to. A bit of money behind, not a bit, well, nothing life. Well, I would say nothing life changing. The winner of the FM Wet got 15 grand. Dan got 15 grand. Adam Reach is having an absolute stink bomb as well. And that is going to be that. Not, I knew it. Pre-season, awesome in pre-season. Matty Hood takes over. Oh, Benito Carboni, should I say. An absolute dog shite. Yeah, it was 15 grand to winner and 7.5 grand to runner-up, and I lost in semi-final. I won every single game. I won the group stages. I won comfortably all the knockout rounds to the semi-final. It was last 16 and last 32. Last 16 I won. Quarterfinals I won. Won at an absolute breeze, and then losing in. To be fair, I drove down to Birmingham from North Yorkshire, and it was a great day. But getting like £500 was very decent in terms of prize money. But it was one of the worst feelings I've ever had in my life driving home. 7.5. Even if you'd got through, to be honest, if I'd have got through to final and I lost in final 6-0, I wouldn't have given a shit because I'd have got 7.5. I'd have got 7.5 grand. 7.5 grand would have been clearing of all my debts that I have, or it would have been keeping some of the debt and a down payment for a mortgage for a house. So yeah, it was a long shitty drive home, 3.5 hours at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, it was pretty shit. But it was an awesome event to go to, and then most of the lads that are in it, we talked early. So Dan, the winner, Fryman, I talked to him pretty much every day. There's a couple of us, a lad called Stewie, a lad called Ben, I talked to another lad called Caddy. All sort of like, a lot of them has taken up either blogging or YouTubing or Twitch since then, so it's good. Everybody's doing FM content at the moment. Every man and his dog. If you're having a chat, boys, let me know who you are. It says there's 9 of us watching. Ba, ba, ba. Where are Wigan predicted? Brilliant. Brilliant, and they've just smashed us. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the more direct cross. I'm gonna take that off and just keep it on standard. We'll naturally go forward anyway because we've got a target man, and we've got we'll keep it as it. We'll keep that. We're naturally gonna go forward quicker anyway because we've got hit crosses early, so we'll get balls into the target man. I didn't know what to do for this stream, and then to be fair, the championship is class in so many ways because there's so many good clubs. You got your Leedses, your Sheffield Wednesdays, your Aston Villas, Stokes, West Broms, big clubs, Birmingham's, Middlesbrough's, Forest. It's a big league. I nearly went for Ipswich Town, and I thought, shit, no, that would be too hard. So they're struggling at the moment, aren't they? Registration window. Andy Todd. He was an absolute brute as a player, wasn't he? He's absolutely shit though. He's not getting a job. David Kelly. Remember him, striker, wasn't he? Sheffield. I thought he went Sheffield United. Can't have him, can we? Kevin Cooper. I don't think I know him. He's shit and all. Darren Robinson. Oh, he's not bad. He can be a coach. We've got no bloody fucking coaches in the under 23s for some reason. He's not going to want to sign, no, is he? I'll do that. He's just going to read it. Yeah. Okay. Fuck off then. God, they're all greedy bastards. Does me head in when they give you loads of guys to look at, and he's crap anyway. Recognise him. Arsenal. He can be under 23s, can't he? There you go. He wants 425. Good lad. He's come from Arsenal, which he would have been on probably more than 425. He can come in. Cruz, he's a decent scout. So we've not got many scouts. Got this guy as a... I used to go to... Not school. I used to go to college with this guy. This guy, Rob McKenzie, is out at Louvain, which is where Leicester City's owners also own. And what's manager called? What's manager called for used to be at Leicester? Big Nigel Pearson. So this is Rob. He used to play for a team in York called Poppleton when he was a kid, and I used to play up front for my local team. Went to college. We weren't in the same class. He did sports science and I did sports like coaching and management. He is not fully responsible, but Rob is one of the three guys that was responsible for finding Riyad Mahrez and Kante, I think. Definitely Mahrez. He was the one that was scouting for Leicester, and he was going to the games in League 2 at the time. And he recommended Riyad Mahrez. A little bit of knowledge there for you boys. A little bit of boring knowledge that no one cares about. So guys, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about Man United. If you're not aware, they're my team. What I'm going to say is that people always say, you can't sack him because there's no one else. Well, I think I could have got a better tune out of Man United players today. So, come on, let's have some names. Next Man United manager. All right, Bobby, I know you're Burnley, aren't you, lad? You're Burnley. Yeah, Man U. To be fair, me growing up as a child in the 90s, what a bad thing being a Man United fan. So I can't grumble too much. You're right. They should appoint me, Remez. Dice. Just at the moment, I think anyone would make a difference. Even like Even like Sam like Bizarrely, and I wouldn't want him to definitely go down the route of Sam Allardyce, but Sam Allardyce would get a better tune out of the players. It feels like Jose's kind of doing things how he wants to do them, and he's picking players. He's not deliberately trying to lose, but he doesn't mind so much that if he does lose, because he knows he'll get sacked and get the big money payout. If that makes sense. Don't know if that makes sense or not. So basically, he's not leaving Pogba out. He's not leaving Pogba out because he thinks, shit, if I play Pogba, we've got more chance of winning. He's doing it his way, and he doesn't get on with Pogba, so he's thinking, right, I'm going to do it my way, regardless if it's to the detriment of the team or not. That's going to be a bit of an issue with him, innit? Because I ain't got on it. I think Forestieri can possibly play there. Yeah, Forestieri. So we'll go Forestieri. Does he like another role? Not really. Let's go Fletcher. Right, first home game. We've done a little change. To be honest, with Daesh, I ain't got too much of an issue with direct football. As long as it's... So say if Man United really went for it today, but still played direct, knocked everything in behind, squeezed up the park, 1 second balls. That, to be honest, that wouldn't bother me. Wouldn't bother me one bit. As long as it was attacking and exciting, we were creating chances. We don't create fuck all. That's the problem. We slag off Lukaku, but he's on FM19. He's pretty much classed as a poacher. I think his best position is as a poacher. So you need to get balls in the box for him. He always has been shit with his back to goal. We knew that when Man United signed him. Here we go. Bannon cleared. Fletcher. Paul Plusi. Oh, good save off the post. We knew that we were going to sign in him. Like he's shite with back to goal. He's got an awful first touch. So you need to get balls. You need to get balls into the channels for him. He needs to be fitter. He looks out of shape. Well, not out of shape. He looks like he's beefed up, which beyond me why a man of his size would have seen the need to have beefed up in the summer. What's big? I'm going to say tactics, because a good manager can make an average manager. A good manager could make an average player good player sometimes. And we're not getting the most out of any of them. There's not one player. People going about Martial. He'll touch the ball. He'll be brilliant for 10 minutes. Then he'll be awful for the next 20. I'm gonna score here out there. Oh, well. So I would say that it's the tactics. And he blames the defence. Like, they have been bad, but people like Lindelof's been decent over the last few weeks. He got injured just at the wrong time, just when he started playing well. The problem is midfield, not the defence. People blame the defence, but it's the midfield. Matic's just completely gone. No, I thought Bailly did well today. Since he came in at last minute, he did quite well. Well, he did very well today. Bailly did well. A very bizarre one as well to take Dalot off. I know Dalot wasn't playing very well, but he was playing as a wing back on the right, and he was stopping the ball getting switched out to Robertson, and that nullified him. And in the second half, when we went to the 4-3-3, it was just Robertson gallivanting down there for the full 45. Yeah, defenders are I know the defenders are average, but they were average last year when De Gea won the Golden Glove. So and he kind of my thing would be is he doesn't trust his defenders. He only doesn't trust them because he didn't get one centre half in the winter, in the summer. my thing would that be, you go really defensive, just attack, just tack. And if it's 3-3, it's 3-3. We're not good enough to keep clean sheets, so why would you go defensive? You know, we got Rashford. Rashford, to be fair, I haven't been a big fan of a Rashford over the last sort of like year and a half. He's had plenty of chances, and people blame Mourinho, but it's not Mourinho that's end product shite. It's his end products that's been poor. But he's done well the last few weeks. Then we got Lingard, you've got Sanchez, Lukaku, Mata, Pogba. I'd play Pogba a lot higher up the pitch, so it's beyond me why we're going defensive. We've got the creativity there. Here we go, Fletcher's in. He's at the post. He's going to tap it in. No, he's not. Let's get some subs on. Last 10. I ain't really concentrated. This one. We'll see it out. We'll see it out. They've had 23 shots. There must be long shots, surely. Yeah, they've had 15 long shots. Oh, no. Good save, Westwood. Hey up, Mrs. is back. He's injured at the moment, but he will be one that I'll have to leave in the summer if he's still there. I can't see Mourinho being there. Can't see it. I think if Man United don't qualify for the Champions League, I'm pretty sure that the money you have to pay Jose drops dramatically. I think it cuts by about 50%. I think. But that'll go all the way through to the end of the season, because obviously it'll probably be mathematically not possible with probably 7-8 games to go in the Premier League. But then if they're still in the Champions League, which I don't know, I keep saying, oh, I've got this feeling that we'll get through in Champions League and we'll do well in it, but it's just wishful thinking. Everyone says you can't write Jose off, but at this moment in time, I think you can. I think the team's a million miles off. Especially when we're second place, so we're going to play someone really tough anyway. I think it's tomorrow. The draw's tomorrow. Papusi. Bannon. Yeah, we are second tier. We're in a sort of like a tier by ourselves. Like some people say, oh, no, you're going to finish mid-table. We won't. But we're probably 7th. It'll be 6th all day long, won't it? Is it 6th? 7th? Yeah. Yeah, top 6, innit? Big 6. Yeah, we'll finish 6th. Maybe even 7th if Everton, Watford and Bournemouth are too wishy-washy for me. But I tell you what, from the game though, I know Man U's was lucky goal, but it was only lucky because it was their mistake. So they had 35. I think there's sometimes stats can be deceiving because they had 36 attempts, but up until the second goal, Shaqiri's goal, it wasn't comfortable, but they didn't really create anything of any note in the second half until that point. They were shooting from Fabiano? Yeah, Fabinho. Whatever he's called, he was shooting from distance. Lovren shot from distance. Van Dijk was shooting. Klein was shooting. It was all from distance. So we were pretty. If we'd have been better on the ball, that first pass, that first forward pass when you try and break needs to be a good one, and it wasn't. And we just broke down. The balls into Lukaku were poor. But I'd have swapped it if he was wanting to keep Herrera on earlier. When he took the lot off, I'd have put Herrera on the right-hand side of midfield, stop Robertson, and I would have Jesse Lingard in the middle of midfield. Just so when he breaks, he could have travelled with the ball in the central areas where it was breaking up. Herrera would have stopped Robertson, and we might have gained a little bit more control. Because you can put Herrera anywhere. That's what I would have done. But that's just me. So we're up and running. This guy must be listed for loan. Available. Hey Sean, mate, you alright? Is morning for you as well? Is that right? Oh, Pogba. I think Jose is right to drop him because you can't trust him. Jose knows, Pogba knows how Jose wants him to play. He wants him to use his athleticism when he drives through the midfield. He doesn't need him flipping and taking too many touches. And I'm not going to say Pogba's overrated, but people say, oh, when he played for France, he weren't that good. He wasn't that good in the French World Cup. Sorry, for France in the World Cup. He wasn't that outstanding. I think people get a bit lost because he did that fucking team talk in the World Cup final. He probably knew the cameras were bloody because he's a bit of a show pony. He knew the cameras were on him. And then bearing in mind that he's playing in there with Matuidi, who's probably one of the best box-to-box midfielders in the world, and Kante, I think I would look half decent in that midfield. And you've got Griezmann, Mbappe in front of you. But having said that, I would hope that Man United wouldn't sell him because they would think that, right, we're going to lose Jose Mourinho at the end of the season anyway, and we'll get someone else in and see if they can work with him. Pogba needs an arm round him, and Jose don't do that. I think Pogba's personality will clash with Mourinho because he won't like how he is, but from what everyone else says, he's great in. I think when Jose is out of the changing room, he's not a problem. I wouldn't say negative. I wouldn't say he's one of those that causes a stink in training and doesn't try. I don't think he's that for a second. But in there, I think the frustrating thing for Pogba is when we're playing Matic. You know, Matic has been poor for a while. Fellaini. Who else was in the? Fellaini came on. Herrera's okay. In them big games, Herrera, if you're going to play 4-3-3, Herrera's decent in there because he'll do the doggies. But if Jurgen Klopp can get a tune out of Wijnaldum, then there's no reason why we can't get a Paul Pogba playing a lot better. Right, oh, it's the League Cup. We're going to do some changes, the League Cup. Let's get David Jones in. League Cup's a shambles, isn't it? Absolute shambles. Penny, can you do centre half? I think you can do centre half, can't you? No, he's a winger. Of course he's a winger. Ash Baker, you the other wing back. We'll get there with the names. Yeah, we need some players back in, don't we? Have we got anyone else in the under-23s? Shame Jordan Rhodes is on loan. No chance of recalling him back. I know he's on a big contract, on 35 grand a week. Cameron Dawson, his bollocks, his goalkeeper. Bloody hell, he's a good goalkeeper and all. Shit, I need to get him in. And there's no point actually, is there? Because the other two are pretty decent. He could be one for next season though. He's not bad. 16 marking, you see that as a centre half. Some at 14 for heading, was it? You can't grumble too much at that. Where is he? Do we start? We'll give him a start. We'll give him a start. A bit of rotation. Hey up, Lee. How are you doing, buddy? How did Dundee get on? I need to start looking at stuff, so when I'm chatting to you guys, I'm not asking. I should know how Sheffield Wednesday are in the league. It's amazing since FM has become a major part of my sort of like well, yeah, social life, I suppose. It's amazing how many other things that I completely shut out in terms of football. I might have to go and do a stretch or two in a minute, boys. My back's gone. I've got a... All right, mate. Cheers, Bobby. Thanks for stopping in. I've got a fucking shit back. I broke it about 12 years ago, and it goes into like spasm every now and again. It went to spasm yesterday morning when I was at work. And basically, if I stand up, sit in the same position for too long, I turn into the Hunchback of Notre Dame, where my back just goes like that, like that, like that. And I can feel it's stiffening up, so I might have to go for a little wander, a little paddle. Do we getting not? I'd like a cup run, but with our squad being so bloody small, it's not going to help us. So I think we've already played Saturday, Tuesday. So we're going to go attacking, see what difference that makes. So we are quite obviously defensive. We've got 3 centre halves and then 2 players playing wing backs. I've been streaming a while, mate. What I'd recommend you do is I'll put a little stream thingy out, a reminder, but you need to click the bells. I was aiming at streaming at 10 tonight, but then the little lad went to sleep really early, so I pretty much got up and streaming for just after 8:30, I think. So what I would say is, because I don't know when I'm going to be on, I should be able to get on for 10 because I got up a little bit earlier today and got the kid up. So obviously he was going to be tired a little bit earlier than normal, but I'm aiming on 10 o'clock at the latest. But then I got on really early today, tonight. So it'd be good to try to make the most of it. So what I would do is get you, I know it's some of that bloody YouTubers and that say, put that notification bell on, but I would generally I would for me, because I'm not like some of the others where I say I'll see you at 6, and I am there at 6. And I must say I'm not big enough where everyone follows me on Twitter and everyone will retweet my stuff and stuff like that. So I would put the notification bell on. I'm never on Twitch. I'm always going to be on YouTube. I say for the time being, I'm always going to be on YouTube. I'm going to be the only one in the FM world that is on YouTube. And I think to be fair, it's worked in my favour so far. So what I've done is, Lee, I accidentally clicked on no transfer window in the summer, which has left us a little bit short, because Sheffield Wednesday are a little bit short in terms of numbers. We needed a right wing back, we needed another central midfielder. But we'll make do to the winter. It's quickened it up anyway. We're already in. This is the League Cup. We've played 2 league games. We've won 1, lost 1. Sammy Amiobi's coming on for Bolton. Bolton was another option. I was going to go like JJ Kocher as my manager, but I think they're financial woe. So extra time. I think go straight to pens. Is it 10 o'clock now? Yeah, get that notification bell on, Lee. Get it on, buddy. It's hard. I have put in my Discord. I have a Discord group, which if you go onto my channel, Last Badger, I need to sort my descriptions and shit out. And I'll just do what I pick. And then you'll be up to date. But put notifications on. Oh, he saved it. Good save, Westwood. Fletcher. Oh, that is a penalty. Smashed it in. What annoyed me was this, is the League Cup. We'll get to like the quarterfinals or something, and then we'll draw someone like Man City away. So then it's just been a pointless 3 games. I'd rather get knocked out in this round. 2-0. Yeah, totally. Everyone's watched it today. I've just said, and I put out on Twitter, my main thing was Baggio, and then that got 30 views in over a day, and then Man United one has gone absolutely mental. So I released Baggio at 7 o'clock yesterday morning. That's had 32 views. And then the Manchester United one has had 127 views, and I released that this morning at, what time was it? 7 o'clock as well. And we're through. Do I go? Is there anyone in the chat that's a little bit tactically astute? Debating whether to go attacking or try and get more bodies forward. Bolton missed all their penalties. We scored all ours. Brilliant. Yeah, the Man U one's good. I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. Whenever the plan was to be fair, the plan was probably 2 seasons, but it's taken longer. I need to put more episodes out of it. I might go back to doing Wednesdays, but it's just I don't want to sacrifice Baggio, even though Baggio's not doing as well as the Man United one. I don't want to sacrifice, because that's the one that I'm putting my time and effort in, and I'm enjoying that regardless if people are watching it or not. And I think the issue with that is that when I went sacked from Fiorentina, I've then gone to Belgium, which hasn't helped me one bit. I think the numbers dropped from about 100, between like 70 and 100, down to like 50 as soon as I went to Belgium. And obviously the channel's not big enough to people to join in and support regardless of where I am. So I have taken over a big team on Baggio now, so hopefully that might help gain back some of the viewers. But it's good. I know a lot of people don't like it, and there'll be especially bloggers out there that'll turn their noses up at me being fucking Man United manager. But it's just good to just be your own team and spend some bloody money. Like, I've never spent... I'm always quite tight with the money, even if I have it, loads of it. I never tend to spend it, and then this year I thought, fuck it. We don't want it going into Glazer's back pockets, do we? So I thought I'd spend it. Like the Harry Kane deal that I did today, the other day. Today's episode was absolutely bananas. Was it 300 million? Fluid counter. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about, plus it's more, is that we're already going to be... Oh, it lets me do it. So we'll put it in, and we'll just change a few things. He wants to be a target man, doesn't he? I always go advance. I always have an advance forward. It's the way I roll. Could have a Mazzala in ball winner. So we'll turn into box to box. I don't like the Carrilero. We'll do that. We'll see. But I think for now we'll keep with as I am. Oh, it's changed everyone fucking around. We've got Brentford tomorrow. Just realised I'm drinking. You're hearing me slurp. God, look at my hair. Absolute shambles. Just going to take myself off cam just for a minute because I just need to sort my back out. Just stretch. You don't need to see me doing lunges and stretches, do you? Take my jumper off. I've done the, well, I didn't do the overlays. A lad called Kegman Plays, he's on Twitter. He has a Twitch channel as well. Very grateful for him. He did my overlay for me, just how I wanted. So thank you, Kegman. Drop him a follow on Twitch if you. Kegman Plays, I think he's called. His Twitch name. Very funny guy. A little bit inappropriate, but that's how I like it. Right, let's get my big nose back on. There I am. Got my United shirt on. Well, training t-shirt. How did Dundee get on, Lee? Dundee United, should I say. Look at the games in this league are fucking mental. We played Brentford twice. League Cup. So we've started Saturday. Oh no, we had a week of Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday. Put Forestieri back in. He doesn't like it though, does he? See how he gets on today. Maybe a play. Do we go playmaker? So let's get a presence in the box. That's what we want. A present in the box. Presence in the box. I always give it 5 or 6 games before I start looking at who's performing, who's not performing. So we're a little bit short anyway. We've still got a fair few out injured. Oh, we've got Gary Hooper as well. Oh, he's up for 2 to 3 months. We ain't going to see much of him, are we? He's always goes an advance forward. 20 grand a week. There's some boys on big contracts here. 1-1. Right, so Brentford are third, so they probably have won both games. Mopé, he's doing well, and I think he's doing well for Brentford in real life this season, I think. Passionate. I wanted a big club, or a team that had big club. A big fan of, so if you didn't know, Benito Carboni is the manager, not actually me. I put Benito Carboni as the manager. Went to watch him a lot in the 90s with my junior football teams. Used to go to games. Big club. I wanted to do a championship save. I also thought about going to Spain, doing a Betis, and I just thought, championship, it's going to be tough because it's a really tough league as a championship. I ain't got the kits for Sheffield Wednesday. It's a bit weird. It must be maybe a third kit. Yeah, and that was a bit, just always like a club with a bit of promise. So obviously, Wednesday's fan base is pretty big. Big stadium. And I would say, if you have this save for more than a year, it needs a lot of rebuilding. There's a lot of players that have probably passed the best, and a lot of average players on big money. But Rini Forestieri, 1-0. That was a good break. A really good break. Attacking midfielder on attack. I will take that. I went for Leeds. Yeah, I was going to go for Leeds, and then I thought a couple of people have done it. Great, finish from Forestieri. So there's a lot of dead wood, I would say, at Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, it's very evenly matched. So tough. Is the stream alright, boys? It's not lagging. Is it lagging? Or anything? It was working fine on Sunday, but to be fair, if it was lagging, I wouldn't know what to fucking do to fix it, because I know nothing about how it works. Half time. 1-0. It'd be good to get through a season, and then I'll do one night a stream where it's just me in pre-season and watch how I work. It's my favourite part, especially when you know that regardless of what you're going to do, there's going to be if I do manage to get through the season with Sheffield Wednesday, there'll be a definite clear out, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I did Leeds a couple of years ago and struggled really badly. But like normally, FM18 was a killer for me when I first got it. So before I started doing content, I did Leeds, Sunderland, Aston Villa. I did 3 or 4 and I was awful. And I got sacked at all 3. I put that, you can tick it where it's, you can tick it, can't you? Is it disable first transfer window? I did it for the they're causing a bit of problems now at Brentford. For the experiment save that I've been doing with me and my boy at hashtag, I took that off just so I wouldn't move and it would quicken up the game a little bit. But to be fair, the game's going to run pretty quickly anyway because I've only got England loaded and only to League 2. So the game's been flying, so we have managed to fly through. I only did 1 game in pre-season as well, the assistant did the rest. Just thought, you don't need to see me, and also the first transfer window's a bit shit because it's the same old players. It's the same old players that are linked, and when you're playing big teams, it's the same players that go in the first bloody transfer window. It's a bit bloody pointless. But it would have been, to be fair, it would have been nice. We probably needed a couple of players in. I'd probably tried to get a striker in, a right wing back and a centre midfielder. I don't know if we're going to hang on here yet. I'm knocking it round us pretty nicely. Good save by Westwood. Let's do a sub. There's nothing much to bloody go at. We'll put Forestieri as the striker. We'll put Onama on. We'll probably drop it back. We'll probably drop it back to cautious. Hopefully they've had more attempts than us, but they've had 6 long shots. We're going to break here. Could do. Forestieri. Bannon. He swept one. Oh, I thought we were going to get in there. This is the problem playing with the wing backs. I'd rather my wing backs stay out there. He doesn't need to come in when you've got 3 centre halves. Bit of pressure starting to mount on us here. I think Brentford are pretty decent. I've seen them in the Premier League a couple of times. Ooh. See you in a bit, babe. Graftosaurus. But grinding a 1-0 win. It's a good grind, that. We're going to get a second. We're going to run a corner. That should be it. tell you what, it's the Man United one. I was going to show in my episode today. I was going to show you that the transfer list. If you were not so much a Man United, say you were like a team in maybe 4th or 5th, maybe an Everton, maybe even a Spurs. The players that were on the transfer list were absolutely mental. Just not quite good enough for me. The first list was ridiculous. There was about 20 players worth over 30 million on it. See, this is what I mean. Don't need to do. I might do this in future. Not do a transfer window. Where have Sheffield United played 4? Two home games now, boys. So what we are going to do is we're going to ramp it up a little bit. We're attacking for this one. I wonder if they'll let me do a free transfer. Probably not. Let's go. Yeah, you do get some decent players on the loan list. That's really helped with my Baggio save. So the one that's coming out on Tuesday, you see well, you'll know because you're in the stream on Sunday. The players that I got for the Baggio save. Just that when you're Man United, you don't tend to have that. You know, there's very few and far between you can get players on loan, if any. What am I doing here? International. Oh, Forlan. As I said, I don't think he's going to let me do it. Oh, it is. Forlan? Suleiman Tari won't be a bad shout. He's not bad actually. Well, let's go for it. Not sure if it'll let us do it. Obviously we ain't got any money. But these are freebies. Robbie Keane. Berber. 37. Well, I think, to be fair, we just need a few. He's wanted by Crystal Palace. We could do with a few players that who can just fill in. Like even Glenn Johnson. He's not bad, is he? Not bad. In areas that we're just struggling slightly. Fabiano. Marigan, used to buy him, used to get him a lot. Centre midfield, he was class. To get him from Parma, McDonald. Sabri, he's not bad as he used to be pretty decent as a wing back. He's pretty good. Cassano, he'd be good in behind, wouldn't he? He's not going to do much running for me. We do need that attacking midfielder. Stuart Armstrong and Harvey. Nice. Did you start a new one, Lee? I'm sure you said you were going to start a new save on Sunday. Did you actually end up starting one? Should we get a Pogba in? Is that the one that used to be at Saint Etienne or Wrexham? Saint Etienne. Good physicals though. He used to be at Chelsea and he's not bad, is he? Well, his physicals are decent. Sunderland, that was it, yeah. I'm sure he was Chelsea before. Why is he doing that? Oh, because we're offering him a contract here, that's why. Back off. I must have put on an experienced That's why it's doing that. We don't really need centre halves though, do we? He's a striker. Tom De Sutter. Shite. Diaby. Natural fitness sake. It's not. I don't want lads that are just going to come in and play for 1 week and then it takes them fucking 3 weeks to get over it. Yeah, that'll probably be the one that's used to be at Wrexham. Jonathan Douglas, shithouse. Leon Best, shithouse. Shite. He's quite good. I don't need a fucking left wing back though, do I? Capio Banlaha. Fringpong. Where's he ended up? Absolute knob. Cyprus, brilliant. Yeah, there's 3 of them, mate, yeah. I'm sure there's 3 of them. One plays for Wrexham, or did play for Wrexham, and in M, and obviously in Paul Pogba. Chris Eagles. We do need someone in that attacking midfield. Let's just narrow it down a little bit. We do need someone in that attacking midfield role. Cranshaw. No running noise, Dad. You hate to have these ones that can't fucking run. Can't run. Especially when we want our attacking midfielder getting in the box. Jack Grimshaw. That name rings a bell. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Cuenca. Barca, yeah? Oh, he could be the one. Barca, yeah. How old is he? 27? 15 dribbling, 15 first touch. What's he like? Attacking mid. Can play Trequartista. Yeah. Strength 4. Brilliant. That'll suit him when we play Stoke away. But we'll go for that. And hope for the best. Montari, he can come in for $2 a week. Berbatov, what's he wanting? Is that all he's wanting? I ain't gonna be able to give you that because there's no money apparently. He's not gonna sign. He's not gonna choose me, is he? But I am a bit of a sucker for. It's not gonna help too much, that is it? Better keep that for the. Why don't we give him that and then give him how much appearance, clean sheet bonus, unused fee. Greedy bastard. Oh, he's agreed to it. Barry Douglas, is he the I think he's the guy from, is he Leeds? I said I can't get anyone on loan. I'm pretty sure they're still going to ban me getting anyone on loan. Try with James Bray again. Oh, fuck off. Maybe he's letting me do it. I don't know what's happened then. No, we need someone that we can get basically for free. Francavina from my FM18. Must be someone we can get on a free. Not really anyone, though, is there? We'll go. So we just need a couple of players just to boost the numbers a little bit. Let's get in. Let's keep the form going. Let's keep it going. We've got Millwall now. They tend to struggle, what I've seen so far. I'm still trying to get used to all this streaming malarkey, keeping conversation. I do talk to myself a fair bit when I'm playing game. I'm a bit of a talker. I did see someone, I think it was FMU Paul on Twitter, said he watched the stream the other night, and the guy said silent 15 minutes. I don't think I stay silent when I'm not even on stream for 15 minutes. We've signed him. He's in. Playmaker, Cuenca. He's in the van. Are we playing? We are playing fairly wide. My thing was that I thought we were playing a little bit too narrow. So when the wing back's got the ball, so when it gets switched out to this left hand side, the wing back's normally in this position, and ideally I want him out there. I don't need him in here. One of those things that just make the game perfect. So if you could say to the wing back during the game, look, stay out that way, stand next to him. Cuenca in there. Let's give Forestieri a game. Fletcher on the bench. Penny can come out. I think we'll have to register him, won't we? Oh shit. Oh, I can. It's panicking there. Straight in. Unlucky 13. Who? Barry Douglas went to Poland. Is that right? Is that what you're saying, Lee? Boom. Right, here we go. So we're going attacking today. See if that makes any difference. So I do like a more direct style of play, but sometimes in FM it can go back to front a little bit too quick. I'd rather it go through the thirds pretty quickly, but sometimes when you go on direct, it just goes that too quick. And that 10-yard pass is on in front of you. You have your centre half launching 70-yard passes. Cuenca, nice little touch and turn. He's off, he's the boy. He slipped one in. Oh, unlucky. I think he'll be absolutely shagged after 60 minutes. Adam Reach, come on. Let's get some quality from you. Plessis, nice ball out to Palmer. Here we're in here. Forestieri. Needed to go to the other one, didn't it? And who. Ah, right, okay. A random place for him to go. Millwall going to get a chance here. We're going to break. Oh, shit. I thought it was going to bounce off the line and go in then. Good save from Westwood. A bit of pressure here. Oh, I've been shit and all, wasn't that? I suppose we're only 15 minutes in. See, that's gone to slightly more depth, right? Why has it done that? Why is the only... Anyone in the chat know why I just can't have standard? Why is it forcing me to do that now? So that was standard before. I know it's either... I can either go extremely, more, the middle one is slightly, and the next one under is slightly shorter. Strange one. Ramez, if you're still there, you'll bloody know. Is it because we've gone maybe attacking? I think we have to pull it back out. We're going to have to pull it back onto positive anyway. Another chance for Millwall. We're going to get a break here. Cuenca. He's ain't done me set pieces yet defending. Or attacking, should I say. He's in. Lovely ball. Forestieri, surely. Oh, he's fucking blasted at the keeper. Sitter. Lovely pass from Cuenca though. Let's push forward. Better. We're keeping more of the ball now. Taking us off that direct. I don't think we're going to be the most creative side in the world. Great highlight. Great highlight, that. Yeah, attacking, yeah. We're going back down to positive now anyway, so that hopefully will shorten it up a little bit. Meredith, ex-York City boy. How's Cuenca doing? To be fair, Cuenca's done alright. 7.4. 7.5 he's on. 78% fitness. Adam Reach is about dead. Let's do a couple of changes, see if we can get anything out of this game. Oliver is quite good at deep line playmaker. He can do that. Let's get Stephen Fletcher on for N2. We'll leave Forestieri on, and then we'll do George Boyd on the left because Adam Reach is about dead. We just haven't got that little bit of class. I think that's going to be the downfall for us, I think. But to be fair, got a chance here, 90th minute. We need to get that. Hector. George Boyd. Onomet. Papusi. He's going to shoot from distance. Is it a crack? Tame effort. Tame effort. Yeah, we're not going to be able to. So hopefully Cuenca will bring a little bit to the side. Might be a little bit different when we get the strikers back in. Lucas Xiao. He's 6'4". He'll be a handful. And Gary Hooper, but we're going to be missing Gary Hooper for a long time. There it is, 0-0. Disappointing. They've had 18 fucking shots as well. Aggressive. Defenders though, decent. Back four, including the goalkeeper, all over 7. I mean, decent. That should have been a win though. Should have been a win. Ipswich up next. So, just out of interest, Lee and Remez, I don't know who else is in the chat. Who else is here? What other content creators do you watch on YouTube? Who do you make a... So for me, I always make a point of watching Loki Doki. I always watch his new one, his Fort William save. I always watch stuff that my mate Dan does. I also watch Bobby G Gaming. I watch his new Subscribers City and his one in Liechtenstein. There's so much out there at the moment. I watched one of yours. I started watching one of yours today for a little bit, Sean. It's always difficult because the kid just fucking during the day just dies on us. I only get like the first thing in the morning when I get him up. He's pretty chilled out and he'll sit for maybe 20 minutes. But then after that, I've got fucking no chance. Then trying and stopping in mates, not mates, but people I know say, "Oh, stopping your stream tonight for a little bit," and I never get a chance to stay very long. Too busy playing with fucking Paw Patrol toys and lining up cars. My little lad's obsessed with cars, so we have a thing where he has like this box and there's about 50 cars from like the movie, so the real nice die-cast cars. We'll get them out of the box one by one. We'll line them all up. I'll pass them to him. He'll line them up, normally in a one straight line. And then as soon as we've done it, we'll pack it up. Straight away, we'll put them back in a box and we'll go play with something else. But we have to sit on the floor. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Lelujo, but I don't watch as much now. Mainly because I'm too busy, and it's a lot of his stuff is similar. I've watched him in his home, but I just get so limited for time, so I've kind of, because this time last year when I wasn't creating, I was watching God knows how many ones a day on a night. I'd sit, instead of doing my own FM, I'd be playing FM with my game. So normally when I'm playing FM off camera, I normally have YouTube on in the background. Right, let's put that back onto balance. Oh no, positive. I think we're positive, weren't we? Positive. You don't need subtitles. I can understand you. I thought at first you were meaning me. You need subtitles for me. In Yorkshire. Got a few people that are about dead on their ass. Who are we playing next? Right, Brentford in the cup next, so that can be the game where we rotate the others. This striker situation. Let's go Fletcher. You can do it fine. Or deep line. We'll go deep line. We'll go deep line, see how that works. See if that helps. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, Sean, you the time difference. I imagine it's quite hard for you as well to interact in chat and stuff. Like even stuff on Twitter when there's conversations going on, you're not really going to be able to chat with. What time is it over there then where you are now? To be fair, I'm on my phone too much. I'm on Twitter. I've been looking and I spoke to a guy called Tom FM. There's another guy that I watch a fair bit. And he don't bother with Twitter, never has. He's on it, he does little bits on it, he'll maybe put a tweet out a day, but he doesn't really bother with it. And if you look at, well, my analytics and his analytics, you get fuck all. I don't know why I bother putting watch this and my new videos up and stuff, because I don't get any, the percentage of people clicking on my tweet and then going across to YouTube is really small. 9:42 AM. So maybe to die back, and to be fair, I've had to bite my lip a few times today on Twitter when I just wanted to call people a... I won't drop the C-bomb, but yeah, basically I can't. I dropped it. I can be quite argumentative when I want to be, and if I don't agree with something, I've learned to bite my lip, and I think in this game you've got to be nice to people. So it's better just to bite my lip, but I think I need to dial back my flicking. I spend all day flicking through Twitter, and most of it's fucking shite anyway. I haven't done people like Tom FM any harm. Loki Doki, he's not one for saying much on Twitter. We don't even put a tweet out a day. I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, well, you need to be clever with that, with the hashtag. The reason why I'd used them for the experiment more than anything as well. You do need to be slightly clever with who you pick. I think that's what's hurt my Baggio save a little bit, because no one's going to be searching for Baggio. I think it probably puts people off. A lot of people won't even know who Baggio is, especially the younger audience won't have a clue who he is. My missus didn't until I told her who he was. I take it you don't watch Twitch then, Lee, because there's probably as many Twitch streamers as there is YouTube sort of like me, content creators really, who do the videos, do the series. Oh, we one down. One down. Might have to scrap this 3-5-2 malarkey. We're not creating anything, are we? Yeah, Bob. Yeah, the Baggio ones will be Baggio. I looked today actually. I get nothing from Baggio in the search. Obviously, I don't put FM19 Baggio in my tags, but I do put Baggio in. We need a goal. And we've got one. A very, very lucky one, but we've got one. Decent finish. Fucking, I've just put him on. Yeah, you've got a... Oh, we're 2-1 up here. We've actually... Balls in the box, boys. Balls in the box. COVID's causing havoc. Yeah, no, it is free, Lee. You've just got to make an account. It takes 5 minutes. I just find YouTube a lot better. A lot better. It's quite... Oh, what a header. Stephen Fletcher. It's quite... Not childish, but like... If you become a subscriber and you pay to people, you know, to support people, like I support people on Patreon, you can do that on Twitch. And you get like emotes and stuff, which I just think is just bollocks, basically. Not that it's bollocks that obviously you're trying to give your subscribers something, but I subscribed to Teach for a couple of months, and I'd subscribed to him because I just wanted to support his channel. I didn't... Oh, what a strike that is from Shalabar. They're back in it. I subscribed to him just because he's fucking good. And they all like bits and put emotes in the chat and all this. It's not for me. And oh no, they're gonna... No, they've hit the post. Jesus. Yes, sausage rolls are nice. Yeah, there's an app, mate, for it. Yeah, there's an app. I can't believe you don't know what Twitch is. Well, we've hung on here, boys. We seem to do better when we went on attacking. Balls in the box. It's a cup next. We're up to 8th, so we've had a decent enough start. 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. 3 points off the top. Sheffield United atop. When do we come across them? Not for a while. Not for a long while. Bloody League Cup now. Yeah, I've had one, babe. I had one before Ralphie went to sleep. Neil Thompson. He's York City. Sure, he used to be York City, Scarborough. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't used it. Do you watch a bit of FIFA and stuff then? So the League Cup's only the second round as well. Killing us that. Players could do the bloody rest, so we will go as rotated as we possibly can. Usually Call of Duty. Me and the missus have got that. We're getting that from mum and dad, from me, mum and dad. Oh, Berbatov. We got to go Berber, haven't we? Unpredictable, the 37-year-old unpredictable striker. Probably needed a right back more, but never mind. What does he want to play? Deep line, that's fine. So that's what we've started with. That's what Fletcher was the last game. Well, you're not even playing at the moment, Winnell. So, oh shit. Say that. You haven't even fucking kicked the ball. So fuck off. Beep, boo, boo, boo. Hopefully we've got a rest. We've got Reading away next. Well, at least we can get Berber straight in. Just don't appeal that. We'll leave that. Yeah, cancel transfer. That's fine. Alright, let's see what rotation. Why have I got no kits for Wednesday? Oh, it's just the 3rd kit, that's why. Carboni looks tiny there. Right. Where is he? Berber. In. We'll go into who? Perplexy can come back in. Onima can get. Oh no, Onima can go in there. We've got Brady can play. Adam Reach can play. I don't know, I'll tell you what, we're going to go Young Penny. Ash Baker can play. Thornley the centre half. We'll give Will Smith a game as well, because he's quite good. Alright, fitness. Anonymous fucking shite fitness. How would young one struggle? He's fucking 20 years old, isn't he? Not even that, was he? 21, he should be fit as a fucking fiddle. We need to get some centre mid. These boys need to come back. Here we go. The 37-year-old Dimitar Berbatov's debut. You know Berber's going to be one of those players where he'll either be a 9.6 or a 5.5. He'll either be absolutely class or diabolical. If I'm going to change formation, boys, even though we're going quite well, it's great that I've finally got a team that we look half decent at defending, to be honest. But with the players that we've got, what tactics would you boys be going for? Oh, 1-0 down. Fucking another good strike against us as well. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's go attacking. Fuck it. Show some passion. It's only the cup. I still don't know. A defeat's a defeat. Another one smashed in. Yeneris, ex-Arsenal. Well, we haven't even had a highlight yet, have we? Coming up to half time, not even had an highlight. We've had 5 shots, but 3 long shots. Oh, 3-0. 3-0. We are playing a scratch side. It's only this. I said it's only a League Cup. Minging. How's Berber doing? See in a minute his average. I've only had 6 shots. 4 on target and a score from 3 of them. 6.3. We've got a highlight here by the looks of it. Centre half does my head in why the game does that. He's a centre half and he's taking a throw in. Doing me set pieces in the next game. I have designed. I have got a couple of attacking set pieces. In my last save, it was keeping the 2 centre halves back in the Baggio save. It was keeping my 2 centre halves back, which was very annoying. But why it does that? At default, it should be your 2 full backs staying back. Oh, they've scored a 4. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. We'll go cautious, haven't we? Nice. Lees. And who he. Got some wine, have we? What's that? A Christmas present? You clip over from Thornley and through who's in. Strike good save. It's disappointing. 5 on target and I've scored from 4 of them. Well, at least it's going to stop us having an extra game, extra 2 or 3 games before quite potentially. I'll probably stream for maybe. I think I'll just do another 2 games. I think, Lee. Which I have been streaming. How long have I been streaming? But yeah, I've been streaming 2.5 hours. It says my stream health says bad, potentially serious viewing issues. Is the sound under? Is it laggy? I don't know how accurate that is. Let's go aggressive. I've got a fucking video to do as well. This problem with me streaming, so I'm gonna get into with that hashtag. It won't take me long. Got that hashtag series to do. That's probably why people aren't in it as much as the other week, because it was fine on Tuesday. Don't know why it's laggy. I wouldn't have a clue why it's laggy. I ain't changed any settings. Now it's saying green. Is that a bit better? Might need to go purchase a wire to run from my router, because I'm working off the Wi-Fi at the moment. Okay. Well, I'm only going to play one more game anyway. Let's see who it is. We've got Reading away. What's it like for you, Lee? Is it jumping for you? Boop, boop, boo. Reading, they've sacked their manager, haven't they, Reading? They've been struggling for the last couple of years, don't they? I'm pretty sure that Sheffield Wednesday, I think their manager's maybe got a game or 2 left in him. Let's just change a few things. So set pieces, throw-ins, set piece takers. That's the problem. You don't want your centre halves. Why it does that, I do not know. Let's put in Adam Reach on the left. Who's the guys on the right? That and George Boyd on the left as well. And it's Baker, isn't it? Ash Baker. That'll stop that. And then corners. They're only really simple attacking routines, just to ensure that my two centre halves, go forward all the time. Don't know what can be done about the lag. I'm sure the stream was fine on Tuesday. I'll have to maybe it'll be a Google later on. I'll have to ask some of the guys in the chat who came in earlier on if it was laggy. Hoping it's your internet signal at work, babe. I don't know who else is in. I don't know if Sean's still in or not. Right, we need to get Cuenca back in, don't we? We'll go Forestieri. What does he want to do? We'll put him as a pressing. I think we need to keep target. We need to keep him a target man. And we'll keep it. We'll keep it for one more. We'll give it a go. We've got to put, who is it back in, haven't we? We've got to put Fletcher in. We'll have him on attack. Let's have a little bit more drive going forward. If we got on the bench, Prudel can come back in. Westwood can come back in. Adam Reach, potentially, he's been shit. But he can cross a ball though. David Jones has been best one for us. You can go in there box to box. Lucas Jow, he's close. He might be a bit of a difference for us physically. Wants to be an advanced forward, which is good because the others don't really suit it. Boop, boom, boom. Right. Much better performance. Gone aggressive. So the last game of the stream, boys. It's getting pretty late. I've been on for nearly close to 3 hours. We've made a start. I'll probably look. I might play a couple of games off camera. Ready for next week. I don't think I'll be streaming in the week because I've got other videos that I need to be on. And I said I've got work and stuff. So I'm just trying to aim to Sunday night stream to be a stream. Cuenca, nice ball out to Palmer. Fletcher. Palmer. It's cleared. Got the ball back though. Nice sweeping out from Hector to Reach. Cross. Penalty? No? This is going to be a high. After all the pressure, this is going to be a highlight for them. Skankland. People are obsessed with him. My mate Stewie was talking about him the other night and spoke about him in someone else's stream. He ended up signing him for Blackburn Rovers. Has it been laggy for you, Lee, the stream? Can you let me know? I said I'm kind of blagging this. I've kind of set stuff up. It's quite easy to set up. You just need a code that you need to put into your OBS, but I don't really know what I'm fucking doing apart from that. I ain't got any money. That's the problem, Lee. Maybe after the first season. Oh, I don't want to start going, it's the patch, but we seem to be conceding absolute screamers. All the time. Brilliant, it's lagging now. Don't know why. I might need to purchase, I'll probably purchase a wire. Pointless doing it if it's, yeah. I don't think I've got 100 grand. I don't think I've got 50 grand. Right, we're going attacking anyway. Should say in future, but boys, if it's lagging and stuff and the picture's crap and stuff, just let me know, because otherwise I ain't got much. Oh shit, I ain't got much of an idea if it's how the stream is. Said I had no real problems on. When did I stream? Was it Tuesday? Didn't really have any problems with it. Well, as far as I know, I didn't anyway. Does he right? I'll have to try and get him, Lee. But I said maybe it could happen in January. I sell some players. Fletcher. Cuenca. Cuenca looks good though. Reach. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, how has that not gone in? Oh, that was shit pass and all. We've gone attacking. We've ramped it up a little bit. It's cleared. It's a half time. We're in the game. It says they've had 14 shots, but I imagine a lot of them are long ranges. Let's just have a little look at what I can potentially change it to. I've got no one, I don't think, that can play out this side. Unless Cuenca can do it. He can. Forestier he wants to be an inside forward. Cuenca, he can be an inside forward. We can go. Prudel can play left back, is that right? He can. Hector and I've got O'Grady playing. Shit. Palmer prefers to be a wing back, so he can be a wing back on support. He can be a wing back on support. Reach can go in the middle. I'm sure he likes it in the middle. Yep. He can just go central midfield for now. Let's see how we get on like that. Swansea bent to be mining, really. He must be doing pretty well for air in real life then, is he? Yeah, so apologies about the lagging, boys. I think I've probably lost fucking loads of people. Because it's been fluctuating up between, it's normally been around about 5, 6, 7 people in the stream. But it doesn't help. I wouldn't stay in a stream if it's lagging all the time. That's for sure. So I need to get that fixed. Don't ask me how, but I'll find out. I've got a full week and I will, as I said, we'll stream on Sundays. Sunday nights. A couple of hours. Disallowed. What a finish from Forestieri as well. Has he? 20 plus already? Yeah, there's supposed to be a thing with the new patch. People are complaining about the amount of screamers people are scoring, and I don't know what you guys have found in your saves. I haven't seen any apart from tonight. I've seen a little bit tonight. Nothing stupid. I suppose there's been a fair few goals that have been half decent. The Brentford goals were all really good goals. Right, let's make a sub. Let's go in through hoop. What does he want to be? Target man. Done. We're not creating anything, are we? Scored 5, did he? Fucking hell. 4. Well, 4's still a pretty good, decent effort, isn't it? And we've slipped to another defeat. 24 shots. We are preventing teams with long shots. I think we will change it. I don't want to be a boring team. We're doing. I'm just about to finish. Dan. But we've done all right. I'm going to change the formation for next week. 3 at the back. It's a bit boring. We've kind of struggled through games. We've won a couple. We've just lost there, but struggling with the lag, Dan. Apparently, it's been really laggy tonight, which I don't know. When I streamed on Tuesday, it was fine, but the picture's been really laggy apparently. So. Which is a bit of a shitter because I didn't know it was doing it till about 20 minutes ago. And people have said, oh yeah, it's laggy. So I'll need to ask you. I'll probably drop you some messages in the week. So we're going to finish in 10th. So not bad. Not bad. 3 wins, 1 draw, 2 defeats. We need to change the squad. I think the issue is we haven't got many players who can do... If we go on team report, squad depth, all positions. So I suppose we could play. We've got a few. He's out for a while though, isn't he? So he's not. So we could go with that. We might look at doing a 3, 2 inside forwards. A holding midfielder, because I know Sam Hutchinson will be pretty good at that, wherever he is. He'll be good in there. Get the boys back in summer, be a 4-1. So play something along the lines of... What will it be? Maybe fluid counter? A fluid counter, but going... Like that. Something like that. I'll have a play. I'll probably play a couple of games off camera during the week at some point, and then we'll be up and running hopefully with a new tab. We've got a bit, looks like the first international break. Anyway, stream till 12. Well, I would do, bud, but I'm a bit curious that the lag shit. And I said you kind of I've probably lost more people than this stream tonight's probably ended up doing me more harm than good really. If people have been stopping in and the lag's been shit. But that is me done. I said, Lee, put my notifications, mate, on the put my notification bell on. Because with the little one, I'm not like other ones when I say I'm going to be on at 8 and I'm going to be there and say I'm at 10. Like I was planning on streaming at 10 tonight. But because the little lad went to bed so early. But it is what, to be fair, I was only aiming and doing a 2-hour stream. And I've done, time did I start? I'm done 2 hours 44 already. So, and I will get it fixed, boys, and I'll speak to a couple of people about the lag and stuff. I don't know if I watch it back, so when it records it, I don't know if that'll help. So when it records, I'll be able to see when it is laggy. But I've had about 5 or 6 average, which isn't bad. I don't think this is ever going to be a massive thing. Just mainly because of the time that I stream. I think I might try and go a little bit of tiki-taka. I haven't been able to crack it yet, and with my other 2 saves, Baggio and Man United being quite direct and attacking, I might have to give it a little go. So I'll maybe play 5 or 6 games off camera. But we'll be back next Sunday, boys. Thank you to everyone that has tuned in. Sorry about the lag. I said I'll get that fixed. I think it might be a just simple case of wiring into my router, which is just at my feet anyway, so there's no reason why I can't. That might help with the lag. There's no reason why the frame rate and all that stuff should be a problem, because I've got it I've got it all quite low, because you don't need much to put it like 20 30 frames per second, so I think that's pretty standard really for it. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. So stuff for the channel this week, there's going to be what have we got this week? What have we got? There's me thing for Tuesday. Look, Baggio, 4 possible clubs. Monday we've got, come on Matty, think, what have I got? Monday we've got the experiment, that's doing quite well. Tuesday Baggio, Wednesday Manchester United, Saturday Baggio, Sunday Manchester United, and we'll come back with the stream with Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers Lee, Sean, Bobby, Dan, Remez has been in the chat, the missus has been in the chat. Who else has been in? The German guy that I've got no idea how to pronounce his name. Ali was in the chat as well earlier on. So thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you in the week for all that YouTube stuff. Busy week again as usual. Need to get on. I've got to do the hashtag experiment. That'll only take 20 minutes, half an hour though to get done. And then I'll see you next Sunday. Put a notification bell on and you'll know what time I'm streaming. Cheers, guys. See you later.